love the sound of a brand new phone. What's up, party people? Android Stud here, and I have the Galaxy S20 5G or sub 6, whatever you want to call it, the unlocked version from Samsung. Now this comes in that cloud blue sexy goodness that you see right there. Now I ordered this color because I wanted something different, wanted something new, wanted something different, something to stimulate me, you know what I mean? Pause. And this thing is absolutely stunning looking device. I'm not gonna kid around. Sometimes it looks white, sometimes it looks, but it looks like a baby blue Tar Heel, North Carolina Tar Heel version. Now, this comes in that 6.2 inch display. Now it's got that super AMOLED or dynamic AMOLED, whatever you want to call it now, or whatever they're calling it now from Samsung. And this thing is absolutely gorgeous. I just put my SIM card in there, so it was rebooting because it's downloading the software for the carrier. So now this thing has that triple camera in the back. It has that 12 megapixel ultra wide, then it has the 12 megapixel wide angle camera, and also the 64 megapixel telephoto. So you got the gamut of cameras here on the back. Now it doesn't have that S20 5G ultra camera where you get that 100 times zoom, the 108 megapixel, but you know what? I got this in on a trade-in. I got a good deal for it. I traded in my Pixel 4 for it. They gave me 600 bucks, so I jumped at this because I wanted to save some money. So this cost me, after everything, around 600 bucks after all the taxes and stuff. So we're gonna be using that One UI. We're gonna turn down the volume so the notifications don't go crazy. But yeah, I just set this up and it's got a gorgeous screen. Now that's that Quad HD screen. Now it has a 20 hertz display, but it only runs it in the 1080p, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now on the front facing camera, you got that pinhole notch right there. Shout out to Central. That it has a 10 megapixel front facing camera. So we're gonna check that out and see how that flows in the future. I'm gonna go in here to some settings here and make sure you guys can see. It's trying to focus on the box in the back, but I want to keep the brightness up, and I want to also turn off adaptive brightness because I don't like that. Obviously it has the 60 hertz there, but you got to change that if you want to have it go at 120 hertz. You got to change it to 1080p. So we're gonna turn that on so that stays on. Now this puppy right here is an absolutely gorgeous display. Samsung makes the best in the game. Now the box, it comes with the one thing that I do like about Samsung is they still give you headphones with your device, so that's kind of cool. You get the charging brick here, obviously fast charger, so you got that on deck. You got no issues when it comes to fast charging. They also, if you ask for it, they give you a transfer tool. There's your Type-C right there on deck, and then you get your AKG headphones right there from Samsung. So decent Type-C, obviously, because it doesn't have the traditional 3.5 headphone jack. Then you get the SIM tool and some other books and stuff, so you don't really need to go through all that. But I'm telling you, this thing is an interesting device. Like I said, when you go in here, when you go into display and you go into, let's go here to the motion smoothness. Now you're gonna have to change this to, it's already on 1080p. So I'll give you an example. So you got to go back to, I'm thinking it's the Pixel, my bad. I'm trying to swipe from the right. But if you go in here into screen resolution and you change this to big boy status, 3200 by 1440, you go ahead and apply that. And then you go back to motion. You see how you can't do the high refresh rate. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to 1080p. I'll probably keep it on the high resolution on 60 hertz because I'm not really one of those that has to have 120 hertz or 90 hertz or 150 or whatever you want to call it. So But just for poo-poos and giggles, I'm gonna give you guys the motion smoothness at 120, but I'm not one of those that has to have it, so it's not a big deal for me. But yeah, this thing is absolutely, I like the size of this one. I use a Pixel 4 XL right now, but this thing right now is pretty sexy. I like it. I like the size of it. For me, it's perfect. It's got that HDR 10 plus, always on display, 120 hertz like I talked about. Android 10 on deck, so you get the newest and latest from Android. And Samsung's been trying to keep up with their newer devices. They have to improve with their older, but hey, slowly but surely has the 865 Snapdragon processor, so you know you're gonna get a lot of power of this thing. And like I said, on the back you get the triple camera, you get the 12 megapixel, 1.8, 26 mil, you know, the wide angle with the dual pixel and all that good stuff, OIS on it, so you know you're gonna be nice. And then you get the 64 megapixel 2.0 telephoto lens, and it's got that 3-time hybrid optical zoom, which is kind of controversial at the moment when it comes to Samsung. Then you get the 12 megapixel ultra wide 2.2 super steady video. So we're gonna check out the video and put that to the test, but this thing's looking pretty sexy, pretty delicious right now, I ain't gonna lie. I like the Samsung screens are absolutely amazing. Now you can do 8K recording on this puppy, so get ready to get it going when it comes to 8K video. As you can see, the Samsung Galaxy Bud Pluses in the back and the baby blue version, but you can get 4K 24 frames per second, 4K 30 and 60, 1080p 30 and 60 and 24, 720, 960 frames per second, HDR plus, dual video recording, stereo. Oh man, it goes on and on. It's got stereo speakers. Now on the front facing camera you can only do you can only do the, what is it, 4K 30 and 60 I believe, and then you can do 1080p 30. So this thing has pretty, I mean, it's for the device that it is. I know everybody's getting the Plus and the Ultra. This thing is actually pretty sexy when it comes to the specs it has. But as we go here, let's take a nice little shot there, and then we can go really wide, check out the whole counter there, and then we can go super zoomies right there, telephoto right there. And then let's see if we can do a live focus shot of the buds right there. Let's do a little live focus, boom. And then if we want to go a little out and do another live focus there, boom. So the cameras look like they're going to be legit. You're going to have the fingerprint sensor on this device. Hopefully it's a lot better than the S10 Plus and the Note 10 Plus. Note 10 Plus was a little better, but I'm hoping that it's real good on this S20 version. But like I said, you get the stereo speakers. What else? You get the face unlock, which I'm gonna try on here when the time comes. But this thing, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna put it to the test. Like I said, you get a 4,000 milliamp battery, so you get a big battery, so that's good with this phone. That might be the sweet spot when it comes to this. You get the fast battery charging, 25 watt. This has wireless charging on here, IP68. I mean, there's nothing this thing does not have. I picked this up from Samsung. It's $9.99, but there's some deals out there that you guys need to jump on. The S20 Plus a little more at $11.99, and then the big boy, the Ultra, is $13.99. You're starting to go into crazy land when it comes to prices. But this thing seems like it's a beautiful device. I just wanted to do a quick unboxing or kind of first impressions with the device. But we're gonna be checking it out, seeing what we can get out of it on a daily basis. I'm gonna be taking it around town, doing my thing, probably take it on vacay when I go on vacay here soon. But And there goes that front facing camera right there. We're gonna hit a little live focus on it. There it is. So, but man, I'm telling you right now, this phone, we're gonna put it to the test, see if it's pixel quality. But hey, this ain't bad, man. It's the Galaxy S20. Thanks so much for watching. There's my man George. I'm gonna have to decline him because I'm doing that video. He probably got his, but the screen is beautiful and I love the wide angle. That's good. Can't wait till Pixel gets it. But for now, Samsung is on deck. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right down there. And also like this video. Thanks so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter also and Instagram. Enjoy to that. Peace.